Picture this, a restaurant kitchen that's been dark for 6 years, suddenly firing up the grill again. Neighbors flooding back through the door. God, that's cool. It's a story I talked about yesterday, but it's worth talking about again. I've got new information. Also, 10 early childhood educators just got recognized. Hey, we know you for being the backbone of working parent life. And under Friday Night Lights, Quince Orchard reminded everyone why they're basically unstoppable right now. Hey, I'm glad you're back with me today. Stick around, Montgomery County, and I got your dad joke for you at the very end, save for all the kiddos in the cars. So, this is what I talked about yesterday, but I've got more, and it's such a good story. It brings a smile to my face when I think about it. You know, you've been missing that neighborhood hangout feel in Olney. Well, the good news is the Olney Ale House is back. It's only been 6 years. 6 long years. Well, here's what happened. Back in 2019, a kitchen fire shut the whole place down. Big kitchen fires will do that. And you know how these things go. What starts as a, hey, we'll be back in a few months, turns into 6 years, but they stuck with it. They did a full restoration, and as of Tuesday, they're grilling up the same classic menu at the same spot on Georgia Avenue. Montgomery County media says folks have already been trickling in for soft openings. And from what I'm hearing, the community couldn't be happier. There's something about a place like this. It's not fancy. It's just yours, It's where you run into your neighbors, where you know the bartender's name, where your kids grow up after going to Little League games. This is why I do this podcast, by the way. Your morning sets a tone for your whole day. So why not start with evidence that good things are happening, that businesses do bounce back, and that neighborhoods don't forget their favorites? So if you're in Olney, swing by, welcome them back. They sure earned it. Okay, this next one, though. Picture a toddler with a too big backpack heading into daycare at 7 a.m. while their parents, still half asleep, with coffee in hand, are chugging right along. You know who makes that whole thing work? Early childhood educators. And Montgomery County just gave 10 of them the recognition they absolutely deserve. The county handed out its annual Early Care and Education Excellence Awards, and MoCo Show says there were over 250 nominations. That's how many people took the time to say, you know what, this person changed my kid's life. The funny thing is, I'm 66 years old. I'm still in touch with people who helped raise my daughter in daycare way back then. These folks matter. They're friends. They're family, if you let them be. These are folks working with babies and toddlers, birth to age 5. And during those years when brains are like little sponges soaking up everything, these great people are teaching ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. And they're also teaching kids how to share, how to be good people, how to handle big feelings, how to be kind. And they're doing it while parents are at work, making money to keep things running. Parents trusting strangers with their most important thing in their lives. If you've ever dropped off a 2-year-old before your coffee kicked in, you know how these folks deserve all the kudos. 10 educators, 250 nominations, and that's community appreciation right there. All right, if you're into high school football or you just like watching your neighbor's kids absolutely dominate, Friday night in Gaithersburg was the place to be. Quince Orchard stayed undefeated, 35-16 over Northwest. That's 8-0 on the season. And get this, MoCo Show says they've won 85 out of their last 88 games. 85! This wasn't some blowout just to start with either. They leaned on their running game, kept the pressure on, and then sealed it with a late touchdown pass. One more quick story before I let you go. I know I'm running long this morning, but hang with me. If you're driving around Montgomery County the week of Veterans Day and you notice government buildings glowing green, that's intentional. MoCo Feed says the county's joining Operation Greenlight, a nationwide thing where communities light up their public buildings in green to show their appreciation for veterans. It's a small gesture, but it's a visible one. It says, you know what, veterans? We see you. We remember. And for veterans who might be having a tough day or just need that reminder that their service mattered enough to light something up green, hey, it could mean something. So if you see that green glow around town, that's what it's all about. A public thank you. It's simple. Maybe it's obviously not enough, but it's something and it does count. All right, that dad joke I promised you, it's coming up in a second. Stick with me. Links to all these stories are in the show description. You can click on them and get more information. If you're into true crime, hey, listen to my true crime podcast. Go to truecrimeunheard.com. You can subscribe right there. Be sure to follow this podcast on whatever platform you're listening on right now. And while you're there, hey, do a podcaster a favor. Leave me a 5-star review. It really helps. And it's a nice, free little treat for me. So thank you. That's what I got going on for you today. Before I let you go, here's your dad joke. I got a friend who's writing a book about glue, but he's stuck on the first chapter. Did you see that coming? All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Love ya. Bye.